Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're setting our sights on, well, a truly ubiquitous object, something you've probably seen countless times, maybe without a second thought. The unassuming Casio Digital F105W-1A. You might know it better as the Illuminator watch. Our mission for this deep dive, basically, to peel back the layers of its simple look and uncover the clever engineering, maybe some market battles, and the user-focused thinking that made this little timepiece such a quiet giant. So let's start with what you actually see and feel. I mean, this watch is incredibly accessible. What is it, like 22.95 cents often? But, don't let that price tag fool you. Its physical stats are really key to why it lasts. We're talking a compact 39mm by 35.4mm case. Pretty small. Yeah, and a slim 9.6mm height. Plus that durable resin glass protecting the display. It's just built for everyday life, right? It's got a decent water resistance for what it is, a reliable quartz digital movement inside, and it's all housed in that tough black resin case with a, well, surprisingly flexible bracelet. And of course, there's that cool signature contrast when the backlight kicks in.
What's truly fascinating here, I think, is how these seemingly straightforward specs, they don't just exist in isolation. They really converge. They come together to create this remarkably practical and robust tool for daily life. That 39mm size, it's just incredibly versatile. It ensures it wears comfortably on pretty much any wrist without feeling bulky at all. And the resin glass, well, okay, it's not sapphire,
Sure.
but it's incredibly tough against the kind of daily bumps and scrapes this watch is absolutely designed to endure. It's really a testament to thoughtful design,
Yeah.
prioritizing utility and durability even at such an accessible price.
That's a great point. And what's particularly interesting is how Casio built on that foundation, especially when you compare it to its really popular sibling, the F91W. I mean, they look very similar. The aesthetic is close. But the F105W, it actually sports a somewhat larger LCD display, and its numerals are subtly different, maybe a bit smaller, but noticeably thicker, better legibility, I guess.
Feels like it.
Yeah, and it's also slightly heavier. It's 27 grams compared to the F91W's 20 grams.
Right. And this raises an important question. Why those subtle differences? That extra 7 grams might sound tiny, insignificant almost,
Yeah?
but it probably contributes to a feeling of, well, slightly more substantial build quality without adding any real cumbersome weight. And those numeral tweaks,
Yeah.
they're not accidental.
Oh, wait.
No, they hint at deliberate design choices, aimed squarely at refining the user experience, making the F105W just that bit clearer, maybe more reassuring in how it feels. I mean, every gram, every pixel can be a conscious decision in mass market design like this.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting, and it's the defining feature, the thing that earned it its name. That brighter, aqua-tinted, electro-luminescent backlight. It's not like those simple watches with maybe a tiny, dim LED bulb off to the side.
Right.
This electro-luminescent system, it means the entire LCD display just glows evenly, vibrantly. The watch even proudly proclaims Illuminator right there above the main display.
And they put it right on there.
Yeah, and you just activate it on demand with those convenient push buttons. Gives you instant, clear readability in basically any low-light situation.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's pretty widely believed among watch enthusiasts, the community, that Casio developed this entire Illuminator system in direct response to their rival, Timex.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Timex had launched their own Indiglo dial illumination instrument. So this is essentially an illumination arms race back in the, late 90s?
Right, a backlight battle.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It really reveals this layer of fierce competitive innovation in what might seem like a very simple, very mass market device. These companies were constantly pushing each other and, well, it was us, the consumers, who ultimately benefited with brighter, more functional watches.
So, yeah, it wasn't just about making a slightly better watch in a vacuum, but really reacting to the market. And beyond its unique lighting, the Illuminator also offers, a pretty comprehensive array of functions, very much like the F91W, actually.
The basics are covered.
Exactly. We're talking your daily alarms, a chronograph for timing things, laps, cooking, whatever, and a full auto calendar, which is great. Means you never have to adjust the date for short months or leap years. It just knows.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Well, this watch is clearly far more than just an affordable way to tell time. It's really a testament to thoughtful, user-centric design, definitely, to incremental but pretty significant innovation.
Hmm.
And also to that quiet force of market competition,
Yeah.
all packaged into one durable, incredibly accessible device. It's a great reminder, I think, that even in the most common objects around us, there can be a rich story of engineering and strategic thinking.
Yeah, we've truly illuminated the surprising depth and the backstory of the Casio F105W-1A today.
So maybe this raises an important question for you to consider. What other common, unassuming objects are around you right now that might have a rich backstory? Engineering, competition, maybe user-driven innovation that you simply never stop to consider.
Something to think about. Thank you for diving deep with us.